Hi all. Hi, this is Miss Sherry and this is day 4 of our read alouds for Hopedale Memorial Elementary School. I just wanted to give a special shout out to some of my students that have been watching and commenting every day. Cody C, Silas, John F, Brendan, Noella, Carolina B, Sophia Z, and Juliana in Mrs. Tomorrow's class. I really enjoy getting all those emails and comments on the videos, sorry. So today we are going to be reading from a National Geographic book, and I decided it'd be fun to learn about polar bears today, probably because it's snowing outside today. So this is a nonfiction book, which means it's real. Okay, all real facts. Okay, so it says, who am I? I'm white and furry. I swim in the sea. The cold snow and ice are just right for me. Who am I? A polar bear. Big bears. Have you seen a polar bear in the zoo? Polar bears are big, really big. They are the biggest meat eaters on land, and a polar bear can weigh as much as 7 men. A polar bear's body is built for the Arctic. These bears have thick fur to keep them warm. Polar bears have thick fat too. The fat keeps body heat in and keeps the Arctic cold out. So sometimes with these books, boys and girls, they have little word bites, which is describing a word. So the word bite right now is Arctic, and that says the area near the North Pole where it is very cold. And my other favorite thing about these books is they have jokes. So the joke is, how do polar bears stay cold? The answer is they turn on the bear conditioning. Powerful paws. A polar bear's paws do many things. Paws dig dens in the snow, they break ice to find food, and they also pull food out of the water. Another word bite is den. It says a hidden hole where a wild animal lives. Polar bear mothers have their babies in a den. There's also this really cool thing all about their paws, and it says, long, thick, curved claws to grab food easily, thick pads to keep their feet warm. Front paws are webbed like duck feet, and this helps the polar bears swim. I didn't know that. And bumps on the foot pad keep bear from slipping on the ice. And the big paws keep the bears from sinking into the snow. The paws are larger than a dinner plate. Super swimmers. Polar bears are great swimmers. They spend a lot of time in the water. Their front paws paddle and their back legs steer. Their fat helps keep polar bears floating. And we have another word bite, float. To rest or move in water without sinking. Boys and girls, can you float in the water? What's for dinner? A polar bear eats other animals. Seals are its favorite food. The bear is hunting seals on the sea ice. Can you see that in the picture? Seals come up for air holes in the ice. Come up for air at air holes in the ice. The bear waits and waits. Finally, a seal appears. The polar bear snatches it in a flash. Time for another joke. Are you ready? What do polar bears eat for lunch? Icebergers. Polar bears have good noses. They can smell a seal 20 miles away. Polar bears have good hearing and eyesight too. This comes in handy when looking for dinner. This bear has spotted an Arctic fox. The ice melts in spring and summer. Polar bears stay within the ice when they can. They move to land when the sea is mostly gone. On land, they usually don't eat at all. Some bears may eat bird eggs, and they might eat plants or berries. But there's not much food for polar bears on land. Time for another joke. It says, where do polar bears keep their money? In snowbanks. Bears in town. In Churchill, Canada, polar bears come to town in the fall. The ice is melting earlier each year. and it is forming later too. The bears are hungry and they're looking for food. Our Earth is getting warmer. There is less sea ice now, and this is dangerous for polar bears. They need the ice to hunt. Ready for another joke? What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. Ooh, and this is 7 amazing polar bear facts. Number 1, the largest polar bear ever recorded was 2,209 pounds. That's the weight of a small sports car. Fun fact 2, polar bears have black skin underneath their white fur. I didn't know that. Fact 3, sometimes polar bears get too hot and they even take a swim or roll in the snow. 4, walruses are one of the few animals that polar bears are afraid of. I'd be afraid of those big teeth or tusks too. 5, some people go on vacations to see the polar bear and they ride in special buggies to stay safe. 6, polar bears eat 100 pounds of seal fat at one time. That's about as heavy as 400 hamburgers. Fact 7, polar bears clean themselves by rubbing their bodies on the snow. That's really interesting. Cute cubs. Every new polar bear is special. A mother bear has babies called cubs. She digs a den in the snow, and the cubs stay safe and warm in the den. The cubs drink their mother's rich milk, and they grow quickly. Soon they are big enough to leave the den. And the word says cub, a baby bear. So cute. A mother polar bear teaches her cubs to hunt. She also teaches them how to stay safe and warm. The cubs leave their mothers when they are 2 years old. They are ready to live on their own. Ready for a joke? Why do polar bears have fur coats? Because they'd look silly in jackets. Playtime. Polar bears like to play just like you. Bears wrestle with each other. They slide in the snow and they like to play games too. Sometimes a cub gets a ride from mom. These bears are off on an Arctic adventure. Next joke. What is a polar bear's favorite breakfast? Ice Krispies. And that is the end of the book. I hope you enjoyed learning about polar bears today. Like I said, I thought it'd be fun because it's snowing out. Remember, this is a non-fiction book, so that means it's real. It's about real facts, okay? I'm also going to put a link on for how to draw a polar bear. And I'm also going to put a link to National Geographic's if you want to learn more about polar bears. And they have some really cute pictures and even a couple videos. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Happy Monday. And a little side note, I am going to be starting to read chapter books as well. So you'll be able to see those too. All right, guys, you have a good day. Bye.